Hi guys, so I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time now, and it actually began a few months ago that I wanted to talk about this, because lately I've had a lot of time to think and to look at my life, at how I live it right now, and I've decided, yeah, well, you guys need some kind of explanation. And that is, I want to talk about what goth means to me, what it is to me, and what it means to me. I want to say beforehand, before I start rambling about it, that this is my personal opinion on how I view it and how I see it. It doesn't mean that you have to do exactly or think exactly like I am or like I do. And I'm also not going to talk about what goth is in general, because I've seen a lot of good videos about it on YouTube, and there's a lot of stuff about it on Google and such, so you can look that up yourself. So I don't want to repeat it over and over again what's already been said, and I'm still learning, and maybe I say something wrong and then people get offended by it. So I've just decided to do it like my way, like what I think of it, because I'm a very individual person. I believe in every person's individuality and every person's opinion and stuff like that. So that's why I want to give you my opinion and my way on being goth and what it means to me. So if any of you get offended by this, then I can't help it, because that's your opinion and I'm giving you mine. And maybe you'll agree with me, and then it's all cool and okay, and maybe it's helpful to you, but I wanted to put it out there just in case people got offended. Okay, so what does goth mean to me? I was walking to the subway this afternoon, and I was thinking about it because I wanted to make this video when I went to do go grocery shopping. And then it suddenly hit me that I have the perfect explanation to explain how I see goth and how I view it, or being goth, how I view it. It's kind of like piracy. Yes, I'm going to talk about pirates. Just listen. You have this whole big group of pirates. You're being a pirate. And then that group of pirates is split up in different crews. You know, with the captain and the first mate, etc. So you have the big piracy thing, and then you have the crews. So what goth is, goth in general is the big piracy thing. The subculture itself is the big piracy thing. And then you have like the different crews that are the different subcultures between the subculture. Like cyber goth, or gothic lolita, or just classic goth, and that kind of things. And every subgenre of the subculture has their own rules and guidelines. Things that make them what they are, like cybergoths usually listen to industrial and wear like bright colors with black, and wear dreadlocks and fluffy leg warmers and stuff like that. That's what characterizes like the cybergoth part of the goth subculture. And yeah, so that's basically a crew with their rules and guidelines. But a crew can also be like your group of friends. I don't have a lot of friends that are goth, and I don't really have a group that I hang out with. But you guys might have like a big group of friends that always comes together with like 10 persons, or even less, or even more. And then you have that group of friends, and there will probably be some rules that you all abide to as your group of friends. And there are some things that makes you that group of friends. For example, you all wear scarves because that's your thing, or you all wear the same necklace or the same type of necklace because that's your thing, that makes you appear that you are a group. And so that is then your crew with their specific rules and guidelines that you follow. But there isn't like a specific code or rule to be followed because you make them your own. Because that's what I kind of hate in the subculture. Some people just say, yeah, you have to wear black or you have to listen to goth music because then you are truly goth. Well, I can wear a yellow summer dress and listen to Britney Spears or Pink or whatever pop music and still be goth. Because if I want to dress in my yellow summer dress on a hot summer day, that doesn't mean that I'm not goth or that that it's something else. It just means that I want to wear that yellow summer dress on that hot summer day. But that doesn't mean that I'm not goth anymore, because what I believe in is that goth comes from within you. Goth basically means to me that you like the darker side of life, like you wear mostly black colors, you listen to some darker music like metal or rock or even goth and industrial. It's all kind of dark and gloomy and mysterious and that kind of things. And the clothing is also dark, gloomy and mysterious. So I think that if you are kind of into that, then you're not automatically goth, of course, but then you're getting there. And then there's just that it's not a phase. Being goth is not a phase. If you grow out of being goth, if it's just a phase for you, then you're not goth. Then you had that phase that you thought, well, maybe I'm goth, but you're not really it. With me, I know it's not a phase because I've been dressing like this since I was 12 years old. That's almost 10 years now. And I'm still into the black and darker side of life. And I know that if I'm 40, that I will still wear the same types of clothing. I still listen to the same type of music. I'm still the same person who had that darker individuality. So that is why I see myself as a goth, because it comes from within me, it's not a phase. And the reason that I say that I'm still learning is because for the last couple of months I feel that I have matured a lot. Before that it was like, oh yay, happy go, I'm wearing black and listening to rock and etc, 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 yay. And now I kind of matured. I was like, yeah, I really like this and I really want that and stuff like that. And I even started to listen to real goth music, because I never listened to it. I listened to rock, metal, etc, but never to goth. And now I started listening to it and I kind of like it. I really like it, and I think that goth music is like mature. It makes me feel more mature. It's really odd for me to say that, but I feel a lot maturer now, especially now I live here alone with my my boyfriend or companion, as I want to call it, because yeah, we're both in our 20s, and then boyfriend is childish-ish. But yeah, so yeah, I hope it makes any sense. If you have any questions, you can ask, and I will gladly answer them, because I'm just saying it as I go along, and I haven't written any of it down, so if I don't make any sense, just ask me about it. But that's basically how I see goth. It comes from within you, and within the subculture you have certain groups, and those groups have their own guidelines, and you can make them for yourself, and you can make them for your group of friends or whatever. It's not that being goth is living by some specific rules that are put down, like you have to listen to this or you have to wear that. No, it's not that. If you don't like to listen to goth and you love to listen to industrial, then go ahead. And it doesn't mean that you're not goth when you listen to things like Pink or Britney Spears or stuff like Big Time Rush or anything. It doesn't mean that you're not goth by listening to it. It means that you also love other stuff that isn't goth, and that makes you as a person that you are unique. And also with the yellow summer dress, you can dress whatever you want and still be goth. But that's only the way how you make your life. You have to make life your own. And if people say, no, you're not goth because of this and that and this, then just go like, you know what? I like what I like. And if you don't like it, then go suck it. Because I like the clothing that I wear. I like the music that I listen to. And I'm being me, myself. And I'm not going to follow your specific rules of being goth. I make my own. That's how I live. In high school, I never really called myself goth, even though everybody around me said that I was. They all called me names like goth or stupid gothic or anything else. But I never considered myself that. But now in the last couple of months, I thought to myself, yeah, well, I am pretty gothy and I like the music and I know where it originated from and I'm still learning, so the hell with it. I just call myself goth. If I have to label myself, then I'll label myself goth, but I'm still my unique personality because I like cyber goth, I like gothic lolita, I like to pick from everything and then just put it in my own. And that's what makes me me. And I'm still goth, but in a different way than other people might see it. So, if anybody in the subculture bullies you or calls you name or calls you not goth, even though you feel that you're goth, then just ignore them or just explain to them why you feel goth, and maybe you can learn something from them if they explain why they say you're not goth, and just learn in the process. And I know that I probably get some reactions from Ellicott stating, yeah, you're not gothy. Well, they don't know anything, everything as well, so maybe they're just insecure for calling me not goth or anything. Or I'm not saying that they will, but if they will, then I don't care, because I am myself and I'm being myself and I've always been myself. This is me sitting here, not some girl that thinks, hey, yeah, I like the clothing, let's wear it, and I kind of like the music, so I call myself goth. No, I'm not such a girl. I've grown into it, and it's my own now. And if I want to wear yellow summer dress and listen to Britney Spears, then I'll still be myself, only a little less goth. But yeah, you get what I mean. So just try to be yourself and don't follow any rules that you don't agree with. And make them your own. Make your own guidelines and your own code. And if people don't accept your code, then talk about it. Explain why you have these kind of rules or why you want to dress like this or whatever. And maybe if you explain it good enough, they will accept it. So I hope this made any sense to you, and if you want to talk about it or share your opinion, then go ahead, feel free to do so. I like meeting new people and I love talking about different stuff that I do and that you guys do. So if you want to do that, go ahead, message me. And if you didn't like this video, then okay, it's cool with me. I just wanted to put it out there what it means to me, because it means everything to me. Being goth is part of my life now, and I like it. So yeah. So I hope it made any sense, and if it doesn't, then I'll make another video explaining more stuff or anything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you have any requests, you can do that as well. If you wanted me to talk about a specific topic or anything, then request it and I might do it. So I hope it made sense to some of you and was helpful to some of you. And until my next video, I will talk to you later.